Welcome to my tutorial Violin for Beginners, and in this video I will explain you how to read a piece that is written for your string E. This is kind of a long piece for beginners, but I selected it because it has many useful examples of how to read and how to recognize the music sheets that I can actually explain to you. So at the beginning you can see that we have a treble clef, usual thing, and after we have three sharps. Those are ours, F, C, and G. And if you will check what notes we have on E string, so we have E, F, G, A, B. So if you have two sharps out of three, those are ours, F and G, and they will change the position of your fingers a little bit on a string actually. So your natural F is right at the beginning of our fingerboard, but we have F sharp, therefore we will make sure that there's some space, like maybe one finger space from the beginning of fingerboard. So you have your first finger here. The natural G is placed right next to F, but we have G sharp, therefore it's also will be spaced out a little bit. If you take a look, you will see that G is one finger probably away from F. A will be next to G, and B will be also one finger away from A. This is common position for beginners, and many songs written for this in this position for beginners. However, for E, it's not that it is common, but some songs for E strings are written when G is right next to F. So if you have three sharps, so this will be your position on E string when two fingers are placed together. Also we have 4/4 time signatures, means that you have 4 beats in a bar. However, if you will take a look at the beginning, in our first bar we have only 2 beats, so one crochet and the other crochet, so each of them is 1 beat, so therefore we ended up having only 2 beats in our bar. So it is very common practice when we have not full bar at the beginning. And if this is happening, so when we have not full bar at the beginning, you need to check your last bar. So last bar definitely will be also not full. So it's usually first and last bars, they kind of they complete in each other. So if you had only 1 beat in your first bar, so definitely your last bar will be filled with 3 beats, so to make sure that there is 1 complete bar. So we have 2 bars, we have 2 beats in your first bar, therefore we have 2 beats in your last bar, so they complete each other. Don't feel confused if you see something like this. Also, this little symbol right here, it is it's telling you that you need to start from the fork. So you need to start playing from the beginning of the bow. Lower part of your bow is a fork. Also, this little tie between your 2 notes, we call it slur, and slur is telling you that those 2 notes need to be played by 1 bow. So we're not gonna be changing our bows. You're gonna move your bow once, and you're gonna need to change your notes, 2 notes within that bow. How we will do it, I will show you a little bit later. So as my common advice for beginners, sing and clap the tune before you start playing it on violin. So let's sing without notes first, and after you sing and naming notes as well. So ta 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 to, ta 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 to, ta ta to, ta ta to, ta 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 to. So if you can sing it fluently the way I just done it, so then you are ready to move to make your next step and actually add the names of the notes. So A, G, F, A, G, G, A, G, F, A, G, G, A, E, E, F, G, G, A, E, E, F, A, G, B, A. So I wasn't trying to follow the melody, I was just practicing to name notes. So don't be stressed about singing the melody correct. We are not checking here your ability to sing in tune or something. So just try to focus on recognizing notes. So it's a very useful skill that you need to be able to use as you're reading the script first time. Then try to figure out what fingers you're gonna use to play those notes. So this is A and G, so E, F, G, A. This is our note A. So you're starting from third finger. Don't just randomly place the third finger on a fingerboard and expect that it will be in tune. No, place your first finger, after place your second finger, and then place your third finger. To make sure that this note is correct, you can check the tune with your open string A. They need to be able to link it together. You see, they make this very nice connection with each other. So now as you found your A, you can kind of start playing. So A, G, F, A, G, G, A, G, F, A, G, G, A. E, you can see that it's written there, just to clarify that this is open string. E, E, F, G, G, A, and again E, E, F, A. No need to press your second finger. If you skip in the note in your music script, you need to skip it on the violin as well. So F, A, G, B. You see, I'm not pressing my third finger, and first time I'm not pressing my second. So F, A, G, B, A, like this. Let's try to play it one more time. A, G, F, A, G, G, A, G, F, A, G, G, A, E, E, F, G, G, A, E, E, F, A, G, B, A. Here you go. If you can play it like this, like I just done, now this is a time that you can try to play using your bow. And as I already mentioned, this symbol means that you need to start from the fork. Find your note, correct position. And here you go, avaslar. So you're playing F, half bow, and after you pressing A, and A will fill up second part of your bow. So F. We're playing crotchets here using only one half of our bow. So if you have a half note, and this is the longest note as we have in our situation, so then the longest note will require your full bow. So then crotchets, they are twice shorter than half note, so then they will require spending only half bow. So if you have two crotchets linked together, each of them has half bow, so it means that they will actually ended up filling up your whole bow. So you see, I'm using for my crotchets half bow. Very nicely I ended up this song. So when you actually spending correct amount of bow, your song looks very organized and looks very neat. You're not gonna be feeling confused of, oh my god, how much bow I should give for this song, how much for this note, how much bow I should give for this one. It's very easy. If you need to find the longest note in your song, in our case it's half note, so then you will give for your longest note whole bow, and then find the next longest note, and in our case it is crotchet, so then give to that note half bow, and based on that you just make sure that you given exact amount of bow required for those notes, and then it will help you to organize your bow and to make sure that each note is played nicely, and it has you know, this it has time to actually to showcase and to show how beautiful the sound on violin can be. So figuring out what part of bow you should be using for something, it's very important part of playing on violin, so try to pay attention to that. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I'm happy to see you in my next video.